Alright, hey guys, it's CVAC0 doing a pubcast for once. This is actually the second time I'm doing it. The first time actually was just an all-pick game. This game is a team matchmaking game. One of my friends requested for me to cast it while I'm spectating it. So anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So first of all, as you can see, I'm quite far behind. A bunch of retards. They have Darkseer, they have a Shadow Demon, Rubik, and an Anti-Mage. Their Tri-Lane, although not particularly strong, is quite defensive at least. Anti-Mage is probably not going to die on this, but you know, Darkseer will do fine on a solo. So all bunch of retards need is that mid hero. I do know Coda likes to pick up Coda, the captain, likes to pick up Quap for his team, but we'll see if that's who they're going to actually go with. Replica 3 on the other side. I have the Nyx Assassin, Clockwork, and Gyrocopter. Nyx Assassin probably going to be that support. Could go mid. Never mind. Scratch that. Beastmaster will be that mid pickup here. Beastmaster has seen a bit of rise, mostly because Xiao has been using it a bit more, and I guess some other Western teams I think are using him. Though I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. But Beastmaster could go mid. But you know, not the strongest mid. To be surprising if Quap gets picked up by Coda here. He could really dish out a lot of punishment to this Beastmaster. Any range hero with a bit of nukes could punish him quite heavily in lane. Though Beastmaster isn't terrible, don't get me wrong. He has that inner beast to really push out the lanes and grab the runes, and of course he has wild axes to nuke down the creep wave and throw a bit of harass at the same time. What Replica 3 needs now is probably that second support. They could go greedy and go for a jungle, but you know, Nyx Assassin Gyro is just not that great of a lane. Anyways, we'll see. Right now, Replica 3 needs a secondary support to combo. Probably just a combo with that direct stun. They could go for the Leshrac. Won't be too terrible. But a lot of options are open for him. And Replica 3, they're smart enough. They banned the Quap. They know that Beastmaster would have a hard time against him. On the other hand, a bunch of retards decided to pick out the Bane. And I think I like this pick. Because if Replica 3 had gotten Bane, they could really shut down this Anti-Mage. They could enfeeble him into a stun, into whatever they need to do. Because right now, Replica 3 don't have any way of dealing with this Anti-Mage. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. They have the Beastmaster. That's right. That's right. I'm going full retard here. I should be on this team. I'll ask Coda to invite me at some point to play with them. But anyways, they've decided to pick up the Puck, and I was about to say that because you know Puck, a great high mobility team fight hero, and one of the best mids in my opinion in the current meta. Could get the rune controls, can spam out that orb once she gets that bottle out, and could really give Beastmaster a run for his money. The only problem is orb is a bit slow, and it does give Beastmaster some time to just juke it. For the 5th pickup here, what will they go? Will they just continue? Will they concentrate a lot more on the Anti-Mage? Could they go for that push? They're going to go for the Silencer. Interesting. Okay, so the lanes are telling me that Silencer will be a support. The problem is neither side. I mean, neither side can really run that aggressive tri-lane. I guess if anyone's gonna do it, maybe the Dire could, just because of the rocket barrage that Gyro has. But Silencer probably gonna go mid. Will dominate Puck pretty heavily. No, never mind. Scratch that. Silencer could go support. I doubt Beastmaster would go support. Because both heroes are heavily reliant on their level 6. But yeah, I'm lagging just a little bit. Hopefully it'll go away as the game goes on. This is just what happens when things like this. Kicks in. So we're just waiting for Nyx Assassin to get picked up by the captain. And let's see if my predictions for the lanes are going to be right. I don't see there's going to be an aggressive tri-lane. Beastmaster will probably go mid. And everything else is pretty self-explanatory. But I'll go ahead and introduce the players. Coda, the captain, is going to be playing the Shadow Demon, and he wants techies, as do about half of the Dota community. Chaser is going to be on this Anti-Mage, and I think at least 4 of these guys are on Carry TP. The team that actually took part in the Canada Cup and did quite well, to be honest. Took on Root Gaming and Arctic and gave them a bit of run for their money. Anyways, on a Rubik, it's going to be Ellie. Yeah, Ellie is going to be on a Rubik. This Darkseer, it's going to be Menzi. And he has a Twitch TV. He's probably streaming a bit, but no stream sniping. Okay. finally on this Puck, it's going to be a Blaze. Anyways, they're looking to try to get an early first blood. Do they have the damage? I don't know. They don't. They're not a really good first blood team. Meanwhile, oh, actually, the Dire are thinking about going for it as well, but they see the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon had walked here, and if you walk there, they can actually see you. They're going in on this. I think the Radiant are just going to back up. I think that's the right choice. Level 1 wise, the Dire has a bit of advantage, but they walk in here to block this camp, and wow, that's actually a really long range to place the ward. But now, at least, they think there's probably going to be a Sentry ward going to be placed around here, just because they think they put a ward there. So well played, I think, for the Dire. At least it's a small move that will probably pay off. And now, are they actually going to run an aggressive tri-lane with the Clockwork? That would be terrible. It would pressure the AM quite a bit, and AM could die easily, especially with the battery assault from the Clockwork. But anyways, okay. I was not able to predict lanes. It's going to be a Shadow. It's going to be AM. It's going to be farm and top solo against a Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter should have a better time doing this. Though I just don't know if Gyrocopter will be able to kill AM in that matchup. But anyways, both sides going somewhat unconventional with their lanes, and they're trying to get that lift. The pull was blocked. Oh, nice Sentry Wards placement there, because they knew they were going to place one. But now the Radiant are aware of this. So far, pretty good plays. In the mid lane, it's going to be Beastmaster against the Puck. And who's winning this matchup? Puck should be, yes, and it shows it's 4-1 compared to the 2-0. That's to be expected. Beastmaster isn't going to win the lane. Darkseid getting pretty good farm. Only thing is he does push the lane pretty heavily. There's a disruption, but I don't know if they have the combo to do this. Clockwork Hook does get there. Oh, they actually kind of blocked Nyx just a little bit. They do quite a bit of damage. But why is Carry TP keep running into these cogs? They're just going to lose mana for naught. Both sides not going to be happy with mana usage in general. Dire's Courier died. What? Where was this? Did Puck snipe it? How the hell? Maybe no AM. Maybe AM took it. Blink behind, got the Courier kill. Because it only takes one hit early on. Not sure where it died because I'm terrible at finding where that Courier's body is. But looking at this early CS, Gyro is leading all. That Courier kill will help the Radiant side quite a bit though. Something to keep into account. Beastmaster not doing too badly. He actually has 9 last hits. That Inner Beast is doing quite a bit as he pushes the lane and makes Puck take a bit of a creep harass. Meanwhile, bot lane, because the camp is blocked, they now have to just push the lane with or try to get last hits and get a bit of harass. The only thing is the lane is now pushed. It's under the tower. They can't really sap or last hit either. Will they be able to find a D ward? Are they even attempting the D ward? Is the question. Do they have sentries? They don't have sentries. Wow. Instead, they have a smoke. But will they use it? I mean, this could be a pretty easy gank. Though this sentry ward is really nice in blocking that and stopping ganks. Alright, there's a disruption going on in Silencer. Silencer is squishy. Could they make a go? No, they won't. And currently, if we just look at the graphs of the early game, yes, the Radiant are leading just a little bit in gold, but that's because of the Courier kill. But in terms of EXP, it is dead even. So there's the cogs that actually stops, gets Darkseid. They actually pick him up and pull him backwards. There's a Nyx down. They don't have the damage. Oh, Nyx, Silencer might go down. Just one more right click. Yes, the right click from the Rubik gets the first blood. Nyx's assassin might pay with his life as well. He's got no mana. He's trying to juke. This will be 2 kills for a bunch of retards, and there we go. This tri-lane, 1 for the Radiant at this point. So the cogs maybe not the smartest thing to do. They just don't have the damage. Like battery assault at level 1 is just kind of ass, to be honest. So Silencer having to walk back, he could have TP'd him, but they need the gold so desperately. And this is the problem with the Silencer support. He just doesn't do too much. But something to keep account of, though, is Gyro. He's doing really well for himself. Anti-Mage, on the other hand, is not. Once you do just a 1-core lineup, it's just really hard to fight. Oh, he needs to be a bit careful. Sometimes in a 1v1, it might be viable to get a level in the homing missile. If you get a level in the homing missile, you can really harass a hero, especially a melee hero, because now you zone him out from the lane. He can't get last hits, but you know he's choosing not to. Will go for the max damage flat cannon and rocket barrage. But you know it's a thought for you gyro players out there. If you have a one-on-one situation like this, oh, there is going to be a gank from the Nixon silencer. But can they kill him? I don't know. He is relatively full health. Gyro, I think, might be trying to push the lane and to, you know, dive this guy. But there's no levels in homing missile. Chaser feeling has that game sense. He thinks he's there. They're there, and is there a rotation from these supports? They're smoked up. They're gonna probably wrap around here, or they might go for the Beastmaster. I doubt it though. Gyro trying to push the lane, but it's not happening. He has his Ring of Bacillus. Probably go for a killer, but a lot of roaming. Both sides missing out on a bunch of EXP. They find the Puck. Puck will be fine though. He's got the orb. He's got the the stun from the Nyx Assassin missed. Whoa, wow, so ugly. There's a Dream Coil. I think both of these supports are dead because here comes the cavalry, and yes, the Beastmaster will get a bit of damage to lifting up this Nyx Assassin. They put him up on the cliff, and yes, that's a goodbye. Goodbye, Nyx Assassin. Kill goes to Anti-Mage. Will help out a little bit. The smoke gank really wasting a lot of time for these supports, and they die. They're not just doing well; they're only at level 2. At least Clockwork is level 5 now. He will have his level 6 soon. Gyro, meanwhile, is farming very well for himself. He has finished that Ring of Aquila. Has 1100 gold. Probably looking to either finish up Phase Boots or Kugo Treads. Oh, we'll see. But he does need his boots. But Gyro leading the farming charts by quite a bit, though they are down by 3 kills. It's not unsurmountable by any means. But meanwhile, the Radiant wants to do something about this. They are rotating. Oh man, this might be a very dead silencer, a Soul Catcher, and everything. Yes, these supports are just much higher level than the other ones. The stun going out, but it's just not enough. The right clicks are there. Oh, where's the Rocket Barrage? Call down. Well, but misses the call down. Might be enough to get Ellie regardless. This might be their first kill. Nyx Assassin looking for a stun. Will he get it? I think he's... Oh no. Boots on the Rubik. Saving him. They do get the stun on that though. A misplay by the Gyrocopter. Miscalculated how fast this Rubik was going to be. Invis on the Puck. This is a dead Gyrocopter. I don't see him getting out because there is a Mana Void here. Is he going to cast with the Mana Void? He might as well. Yeah. Does. So it's looking bad for Rep 3. Oh, there's the Roar to get the return kill on the Puck. Maybe it should have been better. Should have been gone out on the AM because AM is much is a bigger threat right now. Though, well, I mean, potential threat. He's not farming well anyways, so I guess getting the Puck was pretty good. Stop the snowballing just a little bit. Darkstar gets a solo kill on the Clockwork. Not sure what Clockwork was doing there. He had his hook. If he had thrown it out on the Darkstar, possibly it could have killed him. Helped him at least get the kill. So Beastmaster opting to not go any levels in Call of the Wild quite yet. It's a really good scouting tool. It can help him from getting ganked and help his Gyro from getting ganked as well. But they rotate the 2 supports for the Dire top because they can't get any. They're poor as hell. Their levels aren't very good. They're only level 2. Level 2, 8 minutes in, guys. This is looking ugly. But Coda and company, they're level 3, level 4, so not bad. They do have their boots, so it's shown to be a big difference. Gyro couldn't get the call down because of the boots for Rubik, and Rubik was able to escape from the Nyx Assassin because he had boots and Nyx Assassin didn't. Gyro decides to go Treads here. I like this. Not really going for that mid game build. They're aiming for that late game. Puck. What you got, buddy? How close are you to that Blink Dagger? He's quite far from it, to be honest. But that to his name does hurt a bit. Nyx Assassin is sapping some EXP mid. Puck, I guess, could possibly solo kill him if she wants to. She does have the Dream Coil. Top lane, there might be a move going on to Silencer, but they're choosing to back off here. TP rotation from the Nyx Assassin, just in case they decide to dive. In a case like this, sometimes you should wait till they dive. Actually, there's a Clockwork Hook. Yes, this Rubik looks to be dead. Where's the stun? Oh my gosh, a bit of misplay. Rubik will die this time at least, and they're looking to chase after them. There is a smoked Beastmaster. Puck might orb in on that. It's possible she could have gotten a very nice Dream Coil. Could have gotten like 4 on the Dream Coil, but she was afraid. Beastmaster Roar is not used yet, but now It's 5v4. AM's getting free farm, and this is what they needed on this AM. He's working towards the Battle Fury and not doing. He's still quite very far from it, and that's to be expected laning against a Gyro. Gyro has already 50 last hits, but that's not important. It's a net worth that's important, and AM is the one that's leading, and well, it's kind of going back and forth between these three heroes. Darkseer gets a kill on the Nyx Assassin in the mid lane. I completely missed that. Beastmaster dies as well. Puck was able to get that haste run instead. She might want more. Drinko was used. I'm sorry, I missed that kill. Battery Assault, scaring off the Puck. I like this build. This is the build you need to go when you're playing Clock. AM will get a tower unless it gets denied. There's a TP and they really don't want this AM to get it. They will try to deny. Yes, there's the deny. Worth it for the TP at least. I don't know. I just don't know what they can do top. But they need to be careful that this board will not see the Rubik. Rubik was smoked up. This might be a very dead Gyro. Though Gyro is kind of fat. He does have a bit of damage. He can just toggle his he could just toggle it to strength. Rubik is there. They're going to get that lift up. He's going to pull him back. Is it enough damage? There's the Iron Shell. There's the call down. Yes, it looks to be enough damage. Oh, they get the kill on a Gyro. Gyro just could not escape from that. Good play. I'm kind of surprised that a Darkseer and a Rubik is enough to take down the Gyro. And Gyro now, having died twice, has really hurt his farm. There's a pause from Coda. Just a 1 sec, please. I'm thirsty. My throat's still kind of parched from all that casting yesterday. But AM really accelerating his farm now that he's being left alone. Has picked up the Claymore, the most expensive part of the Battle Fury. Unless you count the Perseverance as just one item, but I don't think that counts. Puck is well on her way to her Blink Dagger. It's a little bit slow, but that's okay. The rest of the team is doing fine. Beastmaster, let's see what he gets first. I mean, he could go for an Initiation Beastmaster, get that, get a Blink Dagger quickly, but his team might need that mech, and who's gonna, oh, but Clock will be building mech. Interesting, Clock doesn't have boots yet. I guess rushing the mech is his #1 task. Once he gets the mech, maybe they can group up as 5. I think team fight wise, they might have a slightly better team fight. But right now they don't. Oh my god, Silencer. This is 11, almost 11 minutes in. Silencer's level 3. So granted he's almost level 4, but still, level 3. That's pretty ridiculous. Nyx Assassin. The other support's only level 4. Doesn't have boots either. These are very poor supports. Very, very poor. Rubik on the other hand, it's like a rich man. Shadow Demon is as well. And this is just going to hurt them even more. What do they do in this case? I think what they can do is, they could just sap that EXP mid, or they can just do this pull. I mean, what other choice do you have as poor supports? They need their level 6 so badly, but the tri-lane bot just didn't work out for them. Anytime you run an aggressive tri-lane with the Silencer, you're probably not expecting to win it. They just don't have enough lockdown, and they have no burst damage. It's just like small damage over time with the Battery Assault and Nyx Assassin stun, and then you have, of course, the last word and Curse of Silence. So looking at the gold graphs and EXP graph, for EXP, yes, it's all in favor of the Radiant for sure. Almost 3k and almost 4k for gold, at least for a bunch of retards. I call them carry TP because 4 of the members are carry TP at least. I don't know about Ablaze. I don't think Ablaze is part of the team. If it gets the super late game, I really think it favors Rep 3. Mostly because Gyro, if he just has better like AOE right click damage, if you want to call it that, with that flat cannon. And the silencer's ulti is just not something you want to mess with. And of course, they have just more things that go through BKB in general. AM will probably go for BKB, but they have at least they have 4 things that go through BKB, all very scary. So yeah, what to say now? So just waiting on these guys. And this is probably the worst part as a caster. But yes, we finally get to go. Yes, Coda, you're my savior. I was just running out of things. Go. There we go. Okay, is there going to be a gank? They do have the clockwork. Okay, they don't have mana for the clockwork hook. The thing about clockwork, he is going to be a little bit low. And nice, he's giving him the bottle. Sharing is good, guys. Remember that. And this word, really aggressive. But it's one of the best words. I think LGD put that there at one point, and probably took a book out of, took a page out of LGD book. Placed that word here. Really sees TPs coming in from here. It's nice, nice word. I should probably use it more as a support player myself. So there's a mech on the darks here, though. Clockwork should be getting it soon. Yes, Clockwork has it. We'll have it fly out to him soon enough, I believe. There might be an engagement top there. It's a smoked Clockwork. Is he looking to go on this? No, actually he goes boots, so he's not getting the mech. Yes, where's the hook? He doesn't even need it. Aurora even. This is overkill in my opinion. Minzy popping in the mech, but nothing he can do. Pretty big kill because he is the highest net worth. And the kill goes to Clockwork. So it'll take him a step closer to get his mechanism. But he's choosing to go for the Sage's Mask for whatever reason. I guess. I wonder what he's going to turn this into. And both sides smoking up pretty effectively. No, this isn't a smoke. This is an Invis Rune. The Silencer, it's probably just going to die. He is level 5 though. I looked away for a second and he able to get a couple levels just by camping this tower. And this is what they need. He will have his ulti very soon. He really wants that, but he's scared. He's scared. Oh, nice. Should be fine. Is he in range for the EXP? This word, nice word. Can see if there's any rotations and protect the anti-mage as he farms top. The Assassin will hit level 6 soon as well. Now the supports are able to get their levels, and that crucial level 6. Once they do, they could start 5-manning. Gyrocopter probably going to go Helm on the Dominator and start stacking creeps for his own self. Silencer will have his level 6 after this wave, I believe. We'll see. Yes, he will have it after this wave. Click. Great click. Yep, there it is. Level 6. And this might be the time to go. Next Assassin's almost level 6. Puck just orbing a bit. Both sides not taking any levels of aggression. I think both of them will be pretty happy about just farming. Either side have, well, Rep 3 have the more aggressive heroes. Clockwork is there. He has his hook. Will he fire it? He's pump faking. He's thinking about it. He doesn't need it. There's a cooldown. He will go on the Darkseer. Darkseer gets called out once again. I think I've seen this movie before. Actually, no, it's changing. Nice wall. They get the kill on the gyro. Clockwork dies. Whoa, almost dies. Koda wants to go in. Needs to be a bit careful. He will pay for his life here. Pay for his greed. Goodbye, Koda. It's a double kill. Nice. Nice attempt for a hook. Puck doesn't have Orb. She does have her Dream Coil. She'll probably pop it. No, she won't. She's going to save it for later. And this is... Oh, what were they doing? BR really just kind of going in one at a time, trying to dive, but the tight positioning of the Dire really punishing a bunch of retards. But Gyro, he did die, and Anti-Mage didn't, so that's a big deal. But, oh wow. Anti-Mage actually stealing the Ancients, and he can do this because he does have his Perseverance and he has the Tranquils for later. He needs to be a bit careful though. He should be fine because he has this ward. So DD on the Beastmaster. Well, he looked to go. He has Treads. Has that Urn as well. Demon stacking for his buddy AM for later in the game. AM really close to his Battle Fury now. It's a bit slow, but considering his start, not too bad. There's another pause. Oh no, what's gonna happen now? Pause. Is it gonna be a... yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be quick. So Silencer now basically tripling his net worth from last time. The pause. Let's finally have boots, and he does have his ulti. And the ulti really made a difference in that last engagement. Like Assassin does have his Vendetta up as well. Will he look to do something about it? It'll be hard because I think he's wary that there are sentries in the middle lane, so he's gonna have to try to wrap around. It's not gonna be good enough. Instead, they're just gonna have to de-ward. Really good wards from the Radiant. Darkseid, meanwhile, is farming top, giving this Gyro some help. But there is a Helmet Dominator. Will he use it to dominate a creep and send it to the Ancients to farm? I think that's what he should do. But he's not taking advantage of it. Maybe a bit of Mystic. Actually, mid lane, there's a bit of engagement. They will get the puck. Good kill. But is there going to be a TP? And Rubik trying to get the Fade Bolt. He does get sniped on the Silencer, but Rubik pays with his life. There is a TPM from the Darkseid. This might be a couple of kills. He does have this wall. There's a TPM. Will he get the vacuum? No vacuum. But the wall will be enough to get the kill on the Clockwork. Pretty even trades, I'd say. Though Puck was a solo mid. And the Silencer ulti was blown for that one. Gyro, meanwhile, both the carries, meanwhile, are farming. Gyro, what will he go next? He could go for drums and more survivability in that more mid-game action. AM really close to his Battle Fury. It actually might be delivering. Yes, it is delivering the Battle Fury. Got 16 minutes and 45 seconds Battle Fury. A little slow, but you know he had a solo one-on-one lane with the Gyro. And now his farm rate will just go shoot. It'll just shoot way up. Look at this, already killing camps really quickly. Oh yeah, he's glad he didn't block that. And now he gets a fresh set of neutrals to go on. They're going to go on this Puck. He gets stunned up before he could jump to the orb. Vendetta, no Vendetta for the mana, but it's okay. Oh, Silencer! Yes, Silencer. Clockwork actually throws the last Rocket Flare to get the kill on him. Rubik just lifting up, trying to save Puck, but not enough. And yes, as we've seen, as soon as they got to level 6, they start winning the fights, and this is how crucial the level 6 was. That's why I didn't agree when they ran the aggressive. If they had run the safe lane try, they could have gotten their level 6 much quicker, and their early start wouldn't have been as bad. Of course, Gyro would have suffered just a little bit. But that's okay. Clockwork would have been fine, and they actually get a hook on the Rubik, but Clockwork choosing not to throw the cogs out. Mostly just harassing. Try to get the tower. They're trying to get the tower, but mass TPs from the Radiant, so they're going to back off. Yes, it's not worth it to just die like that. Getting the die, I guess that's okay. Maybe they could have left the support there to get the tower. Actually, they still get the tower. They weren't able to kill the catapult in time. So, hindsight bias, that was a great trade. Hindsight bias, great trade. And here's the Bush Ward. Magic Bush Ward. This is what they need. What a beautiful ward, I have to say. Puts it there, instant TP. This will slow down AM's form just a little bit. And we'll have to split push now. And this is what you have to do against an AM. And I'm gonna go top and farm it. Gyro TPing out. Oh yes, he's going to go for the BKB instead of the drums. He is at least using this to stack. Let's see if he actually remembers now. Will he remember? It's possible he could put his unit under control, yes, but he does remember. I'm gonna back out now. It's gonna be a stack. The bird will probably die at some point. They are smoked. They are trying to go on this. They don't have any sentries, but these wards call him out. There's the bird as well with the sentry wards. Oh, look at all these sentry wards. They know. They now know. They're there. Darkseid though wants to make a go. He's like, guys, I have wall, I have vacuum, I'm fat, I can do this. Here we go, wall, vacuum, no vacuum. He gets actually stunned before he can pull it out. Puck wasn't able to jaunt in because of the silence, and now the Dire on a retreat. And this is how good Silencer is. It can just cover your retreat. If if Puck was able to orb in, and if there was a vacuum, that would have been a team wipe, most likely. Most likely. Gyro might be able to get this tier 1 though. There's a rotation. They're trying to chase this Beastmaster. Beastmaster uses Roar at some point. Yes, Gyro will pick up this last hit. Let's see. How pro are you? It actually gets last hit. I was going to just back out. Almost very close to his BKB. Once he has his BKB, I just don't know how well bunch of retards will be able to stop him. They have only one thing that goes for BKB, and that's the Purge. I guess if you want to count the mini stun that AM has with his Mana Void, that's two things, but that's hardly worth mentioning. Only if he's like BKB and TP will it be essential. Vendetta? No? In a case like this, it might be better if Nyx doesn't have Vendetta. Use that Vendetta movement speed just to get the stun off. They definitely had the damage to kill the Darkseer. If they, okay, maybe not have the damage to kill him without the Vendetta strike. But they're making a go on this tower. AM has his Vlads. Getting Vlads on AM is almost saying that he wants to. Actually, Rubik gets caught out. What was he doing there? I'm not sure. He'll get defensively disrupted. Nice disruption, but he still might die. Actually, Rubik will get out fine. They all get out fine with these. Oh man, look at that burst damage going out on the Nyx assassin. Beastmaster is trying to use it. There's a wall. Silencer might die for this. He's trying to walk through. Just doesn't want to get walled in. I'm making an illusion. Nyx assassin will die. Beastmaster is there. He will have his tomahawks. He's not going to throw it, surprisingly. But you know, at least he gets out. He could have just thrown it and then started TPing out. That's possible. He could have gotten the kill on the Rubik and the Shadow Demon because they were still just lingering around. But Rep 3 losing out on the supports. Meanwhile, Gyro farming in the jungle. Farming. Let's head into the night. EXP per minute. Net worth. Here we go. So AM leading all in net worth. Gyro closely behind. He does have his BKB. This might be the time to say, "Oh, let's fight now." He could take out with the BKB. They could easily take out at least one more outer tower. It just limits the map vision for Radiant even more. I think maybe that's what they should do. Group up as 5, take out a tower or 2. Force a fight at some point. Darkseer wall is down. Beastmaster looking like he's going to go for the Necro 3. That's pretty good. It definitely helps them push. And it may help him go against the AM. There's a Vendetta. There's no Sentry Wards. He's scouting this out. There's no detection. Rubik might throw down a Sentry Ward. Oh, the hook actually misses! Miscommunication, but I don't think it matters. Puck will die. But they blew 3 ultis for that one. Now they just can't chase. They will at least do a bit of damage. Darkseer is here. AM is as well. He's trying to get the roar off. He does not have... Oh, he actually roared, I think, at some point. But now the chase is on. They're going to try to get this Beastmaster. Clockwork probably needs to back up at some point. A Shadow Demon does die and does get a kill on the Nyx assassin. Who is that? Silencer, what you doing, bro? Where's the Mana Void? Boom. Okay, no Mana Void needed because he doesn't have the mana. Beating a kill. Not that good. Gyro, where you at, bro? He's trying to push that top tier 1. He actually, top tier 2 actually almost gets it. In fact, he will do his best to try to push it though. Oh, never mind. AM is here. They're looking to get that. He's trying to TP out. There is no disruption. Nope. Blinks out. Nice reaction. But you know, even though Dire are losing, at least in team fights and stuff like that, they have better map control. And at one point the score was 9-2. Keep that in mind. And yeah, the graphs say at one point they were pretty even. They were dead even in the EXP or gold. Of course, that's changed just a little bit. That's to be expected when they're getting kills. AM gets a free tower as well. He'll be looking to make that Manta style. Yes, there's a Yasha. They are smoked. They're looking for someone. They place another Magic Bush Ward. Could be looking to find. They might find a Darkseer. It's possible. There's a Vendetta. Yes, they will get the Darkseer. Goodbye, Darkseer. It was nice knowing you. Stun, Vendetta, strike. Yes, we know the combo. Darkseer gets caught out. At this point, the smoke usage actually by Rep 3 have been pretty effective, because now the Radiant are so scared about leaving, outside of these two towers. They could just try to get a ward here and a sentry in their jungle. It might be the safest they can do, but Chaser, the AM player, is doing really well. He's getting this tower really quickly. There should be a TP. Don't give this for free. God, don't get. Yes, that will give a tier 2 for free, and we'll continue to push. He will get at least one TP scroll. There's no trade for the Dire. They give up 2 free towers. Oh man, you shouldn't let this happen, guys. Anyways, will they try to force a Roshan? It's possible they could do it. AM farming the enemy jungle too. At this point, he's not scared. He's got a bit of survivability on his side for sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Gyro has his BKB up and 23,000 gold in the bank. What's he going to do? He could go for the MKB just so he can get some safe damage up. There's a cooldown going out just to farm, pushing away pretty easily. 2,500 gold. Radiant, are they going to look to force a fight mid? Nice sentries, nice wards. There's Axe flying out, just getting a bit of harass going. Beastmaster has a Necro level 1, but Necro level 1 not that good. So neither side really split pushing right now. AM of course farming the jungle a little bit. They weren't actually able to get the stack. They actually killed a bird. Oh, that was beautiful. AM going top, just farming that a bit, trying to stop the push that Gyro, stop some of the pressure Gyro is placing. Gyro 3,000 gold. Could go for the Demon Edge right now. And a little bit of ward action, ward dewarding. They probably see this, yeah, they do see it. And these ward wars are actually key because of the amount of ganking both sides are doing, or at least the Dire are doing. 4-staff up on a Rubik, this will be nice. We'll see if he can still silence, that'd be awesome. Though I don't expect that. Any silencer player with their grain of salt will know that. So the two supports smoked up, probably trying to use the puck to bait things out. But the Dire aren't falling for it. Instead, they're the ones that want to go ganking. They're looking to find someone. Will they find them? Vendetta up. Is this the guy to go on? They're trying to go on a Rubik. Rubik is there. Vendetta actually ended just at the moment. Oh, Nyx isn't using his stunt, keeping himself alive. But wow, look at that damage from the AM. There's the wall vacuum, and we know this combo. Wow, they're getting owned right here. Beastmaster is stuck in by the Cogs. The Cogs just not very good. Gyro will go down. Beastmaster dies as well. Clockwork is the only survivor, but he will die to a Mana Void. That's a team wipe. Ultra kill as well for the anti-mage. So very poorly placed Cogs. It actually kept the Beastmaster stuck as well. And I think the wall, I think he tried to throw in the Cogs while they were in the middle of the wall, so it might have kept some of his guys in the wall. That just looked ugly. They were hoping to get the initiation off. They did, but they got counter-initiated on really hard. They did pick up the puck and the Rubik at least, but now they get a pretty much uncontested Roshan. They do have the damage to take him down. Coda, what you doing, buddy? You're gonna get killed by Roshan if you get another bash on you. Nope. DD on the Darkseer, yeah, that's right. He was DD'd up for that last fight. Nyx is there. He can actually Vendetta in just for a quick sneak. They throw down a sentry, so he might go. He really might go. Yes, I think he will. Yeah, he's doing his best. They want to get this Roshan. Roshan killed by the Radiant. Oh, they don't get the steal, and now everyone on the Dire will die here. It was cool, but it didn't quite work. Excessen had the room for it. but it wasn't there. But there's the BKB, and they're dropping the Call On. Call On doesn't actually kill anybody. Darkseer is low, but do they know Gyro trying to man fight, but he doesn't have the damage. Look at that! Look at that! No damage, and that's a kill on a Gyro. Silencer barely making it away alive, and this is a fat. Man, has the Manta style and 3,800 gold in the bank. Hell, he can go Abyssal here. I'd love to see Abyssal. Just even more lockdown for the Gyro. And you know, they only have one thing that goes against Gyro BKB. But it showed it didn't matter. AM flash farming like a boss. Silencer trying to work on his 4-staff, but it's going to be a long time coming. Clockwork, only level 11. Levels on the dire side is just not looking too good. And as we saw, Gyro can't even man fight. He had a demon edge at least. Beastmaster trying to get the roar. No roar. And Beastmaster trying to man up, but will die here. Chaser. He does have his Aegis, he'll blink away soon. They might pop the ulti for this one. It might be worth it. I think it will be worth it. No, they're just gonna back up. Why? Why? Why back up for this one? They could have killed him. They had the Silencer, they had the Clockwork, they had the Nyx, and I guess not that much damage, but it was worth a go, right? I mean, if they were able to kill the Silencer, it might have been worth it. There's a Clockwork hook going out on the AM. They finally popped the ulti, but you know, Manta style was up. If they had done that before, there's a chance that the AM would have died. There is a vacuum wall going in on this Darkseer. Darkseer's illusions actually are doing a bit of damage. The AM is back. He's going to try to get the kill. We'll probably look to clean up soon. And Silencer trying to trying to TP. Not enough. Nyx Assassin was a bit luckier. We'll get his TP off. Gyrocopter doesn't have his BKB. He will get dove. Oh no, he could have dived. It's possible. But I guess he's afraid of the roar from this Beastmaster. Where'd you go, AM? If they had done it back here earlier, AM wouldn't have been able to Manta out because Manta was on cooldown at the time. But instead they actually initiate on him down here, and his Manta at the time was off cooldown, and now he could have blinked out because he got rid of the silence. So mistake from the Dire, definitely on that case. So looking at the graphs, it should be heavily in favor of the Radiant, and yes it is. No doubt about it. How do you come back from this? Of course, Gyro, maybe he go... Is this Divine range? He could go Divine here. He really could. But AM, he's almost 6-slotted. He's got that butterfly as well. Definitely danger. Nyx Assassin, what you doing, bro? I guess he's trying to ward. Well, actually, we'll get... Oh, he gets silenced up. Will he die for this one? Yes, he will die. He did get the ward up at least. Oh, Clockwork is thrown away his life as well. This is not how you try to get back into the game. Not at all. Even Aurora trying to get out on the puck, but puck dodges it. Good reflex by Ablaze. So now they're just gonna push down mid. They're not scared. What do they have now? They have a Gyro and they have a Silencer. Not much. This could be the first racks of the game. And there's the GG well played. The disconnect could come soon, but they might just let it go. Yes, they just called the GG, and that new patch with the GG standing this allows this to happen. So well played by a bunch of retards. AM got left unchecked, even though he got shut down early. Ends up getting that holy shit streak going. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I really hope you guys join me next time.